The way she cried at her own wedding is something I will never forget. Everyone in the village was there, watching. Her husband, Musa, stood to the side, quiet, his face like a stone. The man she was marrying, her lover, Boko, looked nervous, as if he, too, knew this was not how a wedding was supposed to feel. It all started years ago, before Halima ever became Musa's wife. She and Boko had loved each other since they were young. Everyone in the village knew it. They grew up together, played together, and when they became older, it was clear to anyone who looked at them that they wanted to spend their lives together. But love alone was not enough. Boko was a simple farmer. He had little to his name, only a small plot of land and a strong back to work it. Halima's parents didn't want that kind of life for their daughter. More importantly, they didn't want that kind of life for themselves. Then came Musa. He was older, a businessman who traveled to the city and returned with money in his pockets. He was not the most handsome, nor the most charming, but he had what Halima's family wanted, wealth. He could lift them out of poverty. So they forced her. Halima cried, she begged, but her parents didn't listen. They told her love wouldn't put food on the table. Love wouldn't build a house. Love wouldn't take care of them when they were old. And so, against her will, she was married off to Musa. Boko was devastated. He stopped coming to the village gatherings. He worked in his fields from sunrise to sunset, avoiding people. But love, especially first love, never truly fades. Musa was a good husband in the way that people expected. He provided well. He built Halima a house. He gave her 2 children. But he was rarely home. His work took him far away for weeks, sometimes months. And in the loneliness of those long nights, the love Halima had buried in her heart began to rise again. She and Boko found their way back to each other. At first, it was just secret meetings, stolen moments in the market, whispers exchanged when no one was looking. But love is hard to hide. The village began to notice. Musa's family heard the rumors first. They sent word to him in the city. When Musa returned, he didn't react the way people expected. He did not scream, he did not beat her, he did not throw her out. Instead, he sat her down and asked her if it was true. She did not lie. He told her he was willing to work things out, but Halima no longer had the strength to pretend. She could not live a life that was not hers. Musa then did something that no one in the village had ever seen before. He called the elders, the families, the church. He announced that he would arrange for Halima to marry Boko. Her parents objected at first. They had chosen Musa because he had money. What would they gain from Boko? But Musa was firm. She is no longer my wife, he said. Let her be happy where her heart belongs. And so, in an unusual turn of events, he arranged everything, the court signing, the church wedding. The day of the wedding, the entire village gathered to watch. Halima was dressed as a bride, but there was no joy on her face. Her hands trembled as she held the garland meant for Boko. When the priest asked her to repeat the vows, her voice broke. And then, as if the weight of it all became too much, she wept. Perhaps it was guilt. Perhaps it was regret. Or perhaps, at that moment, she realized that love was not as simple as she had thought. Musa stood at the back, watching. He had only one request, that his 2 children remain with him. Halima agreed. After the ceremony, Musa turned and walked away, holding the hands of his children. He did not look back. Some say he was a fool. Others say he was a strong man. The village still talks about him, about that wedding, about the woman who cried as she married the man she loved. But no one will ever know what truly went through Musa's heart that day. Only he knows that.